What's up, everybody? I am back. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm gonna hit you with a just the facts. I've got two facts for y'all, and just as a reminder to everybody, um, this is something I've been pondering in my head for a while. Um, Basic premise is um, I take facts from my life that I don't think a lot of people know, or maybe nobody knows, and share them with the world so that everybody can kind of get to know just a little bit more about me, and hope that it gives you a little bit more of an insight into who I am and why I do the things that I do and why I believe the things that I believe. So that's the basic premise for this. Um, I've intended to do more of these uh, than I've had time to do. So I'm just taking a little bit of time now. Like I said, this is going to cover two facts, and these aren't really straight facts. These are stories that are based in fact. So that's why they're going here. First thing I'm going to talk to y'all about is the fact that everybody values time differently. That is just a straight fact. Some people got a lot of time, some people don't have a lot of time, some people manage their time well, some people not so much. That's the fact here. What a lot of people don't talk about is how we as individuals value time. I've always been of the mindset, especially in the last few years, that I'm done running for people, running to people and, begging to be, a part of my life and share time with me and, take the time that I want to give them and do with it what they will. Um, so I, kind of came to a conclusion that if you want to be in my life, at least be a presence. You don't have to be around all the time, because that's not possible for anybody. But whatever time you have to give me, if you choose to give it to me, give me 100% of that time. I don't care if it's 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, 5 months, 5 years, whatever. 100% of that time is what I ask. It's what I expect. And boldly, it's what I demand. And the reason for that is because I had too many people say they wanted to be around me and say they wanted to be a part of what I was trying to build, a part of my life. And I've given ample opportunities for that to happen and gotten nothing in return. This will no longer be a one-way street. If you want to know how to be a presence, pretty easy. Heidi laid the blueprint. Tony laid the blueprint. Becca lays the blueprint. Jen lays the blueprint. Helen lays the blueprint. Ask those five. Because kids they manage. And 2 of the 5 have children, small children. So anybody that says to me, I don't have time because of my kids, I will and have in the past called people's bullshit on that because I know it to be false. It can be done because I see it done on an almost daily basis. But that's just how I value my time, and I admit that my time, the way I value my time, has changed, like I said, over the last few years. But I feel like it's had to evolve for me to survive. Because I learned that I can't survive one way. You know, giving, and giving and not getting anything in return, can't survive that way. So the way that I value my time and the understanding of the people that know how I value my time and, give me what they can for as long as they can is priceless to me. But that the value of my time didn't change to hurt anybody, didn't change to spite anybody. It changed because I had to survive. That's the only way I can figure out how. At the point that my value of time changed, that was the only thing I could figure out to do to, move forward was how do I change my time value so I can survive and move forward. So everybody values time differently. That's the fact. And the story attached to that is how I value time and why I value time. So there you go. That's how it ties to me. Number 2 is a fact from high school that has a story attached to it as well. For 2 years, all of junior year and all of senior year, I trained like a fighter just so I would have enough strength in my legs, and enough juice in my legs to get from my seat in the crowd to the stage, across the stage to get my diploma, and back down to the highway, walk back to my seat, sit back in my chair, and that be that. Trained 2 years just to be able to walk across the stage. I actually set that goal freshman year. But in talking to Mom, she said I actually didn't need to start training for it seriously until start of junior year. So start of junior year, I started training for it, and it got to a point where at the end of senior year, I was able to literally do 2 laps around the downstairs of the school which is where the gym was. But I was able to do those two laps around the entire downstairs. So I was feeling pretty good. I'll tell you that to tell you this. Hard as I tried, I didn't make it. I fought for it until literally 2 days before I graduated. But I didn't make it. The reason why I didn't make it was, well, all the training, I thought, hey, I'm good to go, whatever. With about a week to go, you know, I was doing my lap around the school. It was me and the nurse every day, twice a day, because I had 2 study halls. So it was me and the nurse every day, twice a day. And with about a week to go, I started to feel like just my body was couldn't do anymore. So I would walk shorter and shorter just to kind of try to save my energy. And I got up to train 2 days before. Now by this point, I was already done with school. I was graduated. All I had to go through was like the actual ceremony. Seniors were done 2 days early, I think. I still went there and did my laps twice a day, or tried to anyway. 2 days before, I noticed myself having to do shorter and shorter distances to, you know, just to save energy. I didn't think anything of it at the time. So then maybe it's my body just telling like, dude, you're okay, you're full, you're good. You got all you need for energy, just enough to do that. Which is all I wanted, was just enough to walk across the stage, get the diploma, walk back to the seat, get in my chair, and I'd be good. So I didn't think anything of it. Day before, I woke up and could not move. Now, I'm not saying that I couldn't feel anything, because I could. I had feeling, I had everything. I just couldn't move. And my legs were spasming all freaking day. So I just basically didn't do anything, because I didn't want to change anything, right? Got to Miami. I didn't even, just as an aside, I didn't even walk in the practice run through the ceremony, because I didn't want to change anything, you know? So I got to Miami for the actual graduation ceremony, and the nurse was there, because she said she wanted that, if she put all this time in to help me, she wanted to see my ass walk across the stage, so she was there, which I appreciated. She's like, well, do you want to just take a dry run across the stage while nobody's in here? You know, and just see how it feels? Because she knew I was having problems. I said, okay, you know, cool, we'll just do a dry run across the stage, and my chair will be right at the end of the stage, so I won't have to walk back or whatever. Just do a quick dry run, steps across the stage. Okay, cool. So they put me in this lift thing and lift me up to the end of the stage. Get out of my chair. She puts my walker in front of me. I get out of the chair. I stand up. I take 3 steps. Down I go. Ah, shit. So she comes rushing over. I wave her off. I pull myself up. Take another 2 steps. Down I go again. At this point, when I went down, I knew I wasn't getting up again because I literally felt my legs go numb. And I broke down right there. And she knew it was bad because she's never seen me cry at that point. She had never ever in her life seen me cry in the time that I've known her since I've known that particular school nurse since like 7th grade. And she had never seen me cry really. So she knew something was up when she came to get me after I fell the second time and saw me crying. And so she ran a quick, she did a quick test. She's like, can you feel this? And she ran her fingertips along the inside of my knee because she knew it wasn't my actual legs that gave out, it was my knees that gave out. So, and I said no. And we both knew what that meant. We both knew that that meant that all the training, all the hard work that we put in was for nothing. And it killed us both. Because I don't think I've ever tried harder to reach a goal or anything in my life. Just came a little short. Yep. Just came up a little short. So that's the facts. Not very glamorous, but those are the stories behind those facts. Again, not very glamorous, but they're facts about me, so you know a little something new about me if you didn't know before. I love y'all. I'll be back later, and there's gonna be more stuff coming. I've got more movie reviews to do. I've got more musings to put out. I've got more facts that I want to give y'all. Got tons of new stuff. I got some top 5s that I still need a bunch of top 5 I still want to do. I just gotta find time to do all this shit. So, anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding. Thanks for supporting. Without you, there isn't any me. Because, who am I doing these videos for if nobody will watch them or listen to them or anything like that? And we'll be back soon. I love y'all.